Have you ever seen a creature so tiny, yet so full of life? Meet Kenji, a baby Japanese weasel, just a few weeks old. His world is a vibrant tapestry of greens and browns, nestled deep in the Japanese countryside. Today, we're joining him on a grand adventure. A day packed with discovery, play, and a few lessons from his very wise mother. His fur, the color of rich caramel, is still fluffy and soft, and his eyes, like tiny beads of polished obsidian, are wide with curiosity. Kenji's day begins at the crack of dawn, not with a loud alarm, but with the gentle nudge of his mother's nose. It's time to wake up, little one. The world outside their cozy den, a hollowed-out log lined with soft moss and leaves, is waiting to be explored. Let's follow him as he takes his first wobbly steps into the great, wide world. Kenji's first lesson of the day is all about food. His mother is a master hunter, and she knows the forest like the back of her paw. She leads him through a labyrinth of ferns and undergrowth, her sleek body moving with silent grace. Kenji tries his best to copy her, tumbling over roots and getting his nose dusty, but his enthusiasm never wavers. Their target, a juicy beetle hiding under a piece of bark. His mother shows him how to sniff it out, her nose twitching with incredible speed. She flips the bark over with a deft flick of her paw. And there it is. Kenji pounces, a little clumsily, but with all his might. Success. It might not be a big meal, but for a tiny weasel, it's a triumphant feast and a vital lesson in survival. He learns that patience and a keen sense of smell are a weasel's best friends. After a morning of hunting lessons, it's time for some fun. Weasels are incredibly playful animals, and this is how they hone their reflexes and build strength. Kenji's playground is the entire forest floor. He chases a falling leaf as if it's the most exciting thing in the world, somersaulting and leaping through the air. He finds a patch of soft moss and rolls around in it, kicking his tiny feet in pure joy. His siblings soon join in, and the den entrance turns into a whirlwind of fluffy brown bodies. They wrestle and chase each other in a game of tag, their high-pitched squeaks echoing through the quiet woods. This isn't just play, it's training. Every pounce, every dodge, is practice for future hunts and for escaping danger. Their mother watches over them, a proud and vigilant guardian, letting them be carefree under her watchful eye. But the forest isn't just a playground. It holds dangers, too. As the afternoon sun filters through the canopy, a shadow passes overhead. A hawk!
Kenji's mother lets out a sharp, urgent chirp.
Instantly, the playtime stops. Kenji freezes, his heart pounding in his tiny chest. He remembers his mother's lessons. When danger is near, stay perfectly still and blend in with the surroundings. His caramel-colored fur is surprisingly good camouflage against the leaf litter. He watches, motionless, as his mother scans the sky, her body low to the ground, ready to defend her young at a moment's notice. The hawk circles once, twice, and then, unable to spot any prey, flies away. Kenji can breathe again. It's a scary but essential experience, teaching him that the world is beautiful, but demands respect and constant awareness. With the immediate danger gone, it's time for another crucial lesson: climbing. Japanese weasels are excellent climbers, able to scale trees to find food or escape predators. Kenji's mother leads him to a low-hanging branch of an old maple tree. She scampers up with ease, then looks down, encouraging him to follow. Kenji hesitates. The bark looks rough. The branch seems so high. He places a paw on the trunk, his tiny claws digging in. He tries to pull himself up, but slides back down. He tries again and again. It's frustrating, but his mother's patient chirps give him the courage to keep going. Finally, with a great heave and a bit of scrambling, he makes it onto the branch. The view from up here is amazing. He can see the whole forest from a new perspective. He feels a surge of pride, a new confidence blooming within him. As the day continues, Kenji's senses are on high alert, absorbing every sight, sound, and smell. He learns the difference between the scent of a rival weasel's territory and the sweet fragrance of wild berries. He learns to recognize the chirps of different birds, some signaling safety, others a potential threat. He discovers a small, gurgling stream and, after some initial hesitation, dips his paw into the cool, clear water. The sensation is new and exciting. He even tries to catch a tiny minnow that darts by, a playful and ambitious attempt that ends with a splash and a wet nose. Every moment is a building block, constructing his understanding of the world. His mother is always nearby, a constant source of comfort and guidance, but she allows him the freedom to make his own small discoveries. The sun begins to set, painting the sky in hues of orange and purple. A cool evening breeze rustles the leaves.
The day's adventures are drawing to a close. Kenji is tired.
His little body has been through a lot hunting, playing, climbing, and learning. He yawns, a tiny pink mouth opening wide. His mother gathers her kits, nudging them gently back towards the safety and warmth of their den. The forest is changing its tune, the daytime animals quieting down as the nocturnal creatures begin to stir. For Kenji, the sounds of the night are still a bit mysterious, but he feels safe tucked beside his mother and siblings. He's learned so much today, and his confidence has grown immensely. He's no longer just a wobbly baby. He's a young explorer. Back in the cozy hollow of the log, the weasel family curls up together. Kenji snuggles close to his mother, her warmth a comforting blanket against the night's chill. The den is filled with the soft sounds of sleeping weasels. Outside, the moon rises high, casting a silver glow over the silent forest. Kenji dreams of chasing beetles, of climbing high branches, and of the big, beautiful world he is just beginning to know. Today was a huge day for him, filled with lessons that will shape the weasel he will one day become. He learned to find food, to play with purpose, to recognize danger, and to overcome his fears. It was an unforgettable day in the life of a baby Japanese weasel. And so, as Kenji drifts off to sleep, we say goodnight to our little adventurer. What a privilege it was to spend a day with him, witnessing the small triumphs and vital lessons that make up his young life. The natural world is full of these incredible, intimate stories, and we're so glad we could share this one with you. The journey of this little weasel has only just begun, and countless more adventures await him in the beautiful wilderness of Japan. Thank you so much for joining us on this wonderful journey today. If you enjoyed spending the day with little Kenji, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel for more amazing stories from the animal kingdom. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you won't miss our next adventure. We'll see you again soon! Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we're going to spend a day with one of the most adorable creatures on the planet. Get ready to have your heart melted as we follow the journey of a tiny baby koala from sunrise to sunset. Let's call him Kiko. Our story begins high up in a eucalyptus tree, where Kiko is snuggled tightly against his mom's warm, furry back. The first rays of morning light are just starting to peek through the leaves, painting the world in soft, golden hues. For a baby koala, the day doesn't start with a loud alarm clock, but with the gentle rustle of leaves and the faint scent of eucalyptus in the air. Kiko is still very young, only about 7 months old. For the first 6 months of his life, he lived exclusively in his mom's pouch, a safe and cozy little world. But now, he's a brave explorer, venturing out to ride on her back and see the world from a whole new perspective. He stirs, blinking his big, dark eyes open, and gives a tiny yawn. It's time for breakfast. Now, you might think breakfast would be something different every day, but for a koala, there's only one thing on the menu: eucalyptus leaves. And they are very particular eaters. There are hundreds of species of eucalyptus trees, but koalas will only eat from a select few. Mom knows exactly which leaves are the best, the most tender, nutritious, and least toxic. She carefully plucks a fresh, young leaf and holds it out for Kiko. He sniffs it curiously, his little button nose twitching. He's still learning to eat solid food, transitioning from his mother's milk. He takes a tentative nibble, his tiny teeth working hard. It's a slow process, but an essential lesson in survival, while Kiko is having his meal. Let's talk about what makes these animals so unique. Koalas are often called koala bears, but they aren't bears at all. They're marsupials, which means they have a pouch for their young, just like kangaroos and wallabies. And their diet of eucalyptus leaves is quite special. These leaves are tough, low in nutrition, and poisonous to most other animals. But koalas have a specialized digestive system that can break down the tough fibers and neutralize the toxins. This unique diet is also why they sleep so much, up to 20 hours a day. They need to conserve as much energy as possible. As the morning progresses, Kiko gets a little more adventurous. After his small breakfast, he decides it's time to practice his climbing skills. He lets go of his mom's fur and cautiously reaches for a nearby branch. His tiny paws, equipped with sharp claws, grip the bark tightly. It's a bit wobbly at first. He sways, his little body tense with concentration. His mom watches him closely, always ready to lend a helping paw if he needs it. He moves slowly, one paw at a time, mimicking his mother's movements. This is crucial training. Soon, he'll need to be able to find his own food and navigate the treetops, all by himself. He makes it about a foot away from his mom before he decides that's enough adventure for one morning. He carefully shuffles back and scrambles onto her back, burying his face in her fur. It's tiring work being this brave. The sun is getting higher in the sky now, and the day is growing warmer. For koalas, this is prime nap time. Mom finds a comfortable fork in the branches, wedges herself in securely, and closes her eyes. Kiko snuggles in, feeling the gentle rhythm of her breathing, and drifts off to sleep, safe and sound in his treetop cradle. The forest is quiet, except for the gentle hum of insects and the distant call of a kookaburra. Several hours pass. The sun is now directly overhead. Kiko wakes up, not because he's hungry, but because he's curious. A colorful lorikeet has landed on a branch just a few feet away, chattering loudly. Kiko peeks over his mom's shoulder, his ears swiveling to catch the sound. This is a new sight, a new sound. The world is full of so many interesting things. He watches, mesmerized, as the bird preens its vibrant feathers. His mom, however, barely stirs. She's a professional napper and knows that conserving energy is key. After the bird flies away, Kiko's attention turns back to his immediate surroundings. He notices his own paws, examining them as if for the first time. He has 2 opposable thumbs on each front paw, which gives him an incredible grip for climbing. He flexes his tiny claws, getting a feel for these built-in tools. He then starts grooming, running his claws through his thick, woolly fur, just like he's seen his mom do. This isn't just about looking good. It's about keeping his coat clean and free of parasites. It's another important life skill he's learning through observation. As the afternoon wears on, a gentle breeze rustles the leaves, creating a soft, whispering sound. It's time for another snack. This time, Kiko is a little more confident. He reaches out and plucks a leaf all by himself. It's a small victory, a big step towards independence. He munches on it contentedly while his mom enjoys her own leafy meal nearby. They eat in comfortable silence, a mother and son sharing a peaceful moment high above the ground. It's a simple life, but a beautiful one. Suddenly, there's a rustle in the branches below. Kiko's mom tenses up instantly. Her ears pivot, and she lets out a low grunt. A warning. A large goanna is climbing up a nearby tree trunk. While an adult koala is a tough opponent, a baby like Kiko could be vulnerable. Mom instinctively pulls Kiko closer, shielding him with her body. She stares down the intruder, her calm demeanor replaced by a fierce, protective instinct. The goanna, seeing the defensive mother, decides it's not worth the trouble and changes direction, slinking back down the tree. The danger has passed. The encounter leaves Kiko a little shaken. He clings to his mom tightly, seeking her comforting presence. She gently grooms his head with her paw, reassuring him that everything is okay. This was an important lesson for Kiko. The world isn't just full of interesting birds and tasty leaves. There are dangers, too. And his mother is his ultimate protector. This bond between a mother koala and her joey is incredibly strong and is vital for the baby's survival and education during its first year of life. As dusk begins to settle, the forest transforms. The golden light softens into shades of pink and orange. The daytime animals are settling down for the night, and the nocturnal creatures are starting to stir. For koalas, this is often their most active period. After another long nap, Kiko and his mom are awake and ready for their main meal of the day. Mom begins to move, climbing higher into the canopy to reach the freshest, most nutritious leaves that are often found at the very top of the trees. Kiko holds on tight, enjoying the ride. From this vantage point, he can see the world stretching out below him. It's a breathtaking view. He watches as the last sliver of the sun disappears below the horizon, and the first stars begin to appear in the darkening sky. The air grows cooler, and the sounds of the forest change. The chirping of crickets and the calls of night birds create a nocturnal symphony. Kiko and his mom eat their fill. They're chewing the only sound in their little patch of the forest. With a full belly and a day full of new experiences, Kiko is getting sleepy again. He's climbed. He's eaten. He's met a new friend. And he's learned about danger. It's been an unforgettable day. He snuggles deep into his mother's fur one last time, feeling the familiar warmth and safety. His mom finds a secure spot to rest for the night. And soon, they are both fast asleep, dreaming of eucalyptus leaves and treetop adventures. Another day in the life of a baby koala has come to a peaceful end. What an incredible journey. Spending a day with Kiko and his mom really shows the challenges and wonders of life in the wild. It is a reminder of the strong bonds in the animal kingdom and the delicate balance of nature. We hope you enjoyed this little glimpse into a baby koala's world. Thank you so much for joining us today. If you loved spending the day with Kiko, please give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more amazing animal adventures. Hit that notification bell so you won't miss our next video. We'll see you soon. Hey everyone, and welcome back. Today, we're diving into the enchanting world of the lesser mouse, one of the tiniest hoofed animals on Earth. Imagine a creature no bigger than a rabbit, with the delicate legs of a deer and the wise, ancient eyes of a forest spirit. We're going to follow a young fawn, let's call him Pip, on an unforgettable day from sunrise to sunset. Get ready for a journey into the heart of the Southeast Asian rainforest. As the first golden rays of sunlight pierce through the thick jungle canopy, our story begins. Hidden in a leafy nest at the base of a giant fig tree, Pip stirs. His mother, ever watchful, gently nudges him awake. It's time for breakfast. For a baby mouse deer, the day starts with a warm meal of his mother's milk, rich with all the nutrients he needs to grow strong. While he nurses, his mother's ears twitch, constantly scanning the surroundings. In this vibrant world, beauty and danger often walk hand in hand. With a full belly, Pip is feeling adventurous. He wobbles on his penciled tin legs, mimicking his mother as she forages. Mouse deer are fascinating eaters. They're mainly frugivores, which means they love fruits. Today, the forest floor is a buffet. Juicy berries, fallen figs, and tender shoots are on the menu. Pip watches his mother, learning what's safe to eat. He takes a tentative nibble of a soft, red fruit. Success! It's sweet and delicious. This is a crucial lesson. Identifying good food sources. He's not just eating, he's mapping out his future pantry. Suddenly, his mother freezes. Her entire body goes rigid, and she lets out a soft, almost inaudible alarm call. Pip instinctively drops to the ground, his spotted coat blending perfectly with the dappled light of the forest floor. This camouflage is his first line of defense. A shadow passes overhead. A crested serpent eagle is circling, its sharp eyes scanning for an easy meal. Pip holds his breath, motionless. The seconds feel like hours. His survival depends on this stillness, a skill passed down through generations. Finally, the shadow moves on, and the danger pauses. The midday heat descends upon the rainforest, and the air grows heavy and humid. It's time for a siesta. Pip and his mother find a cool, secluded spot under the broad leaves of a ginger plant. While Pip goes up for a nap, his mother remains alert. This rest is vital for conserving energy. Living in the jungle is a constant balancing act between finding food and avoiding becoming food. Every moment of peace is precious, and every bit of saved energy could mean the difference between life and death during an escape. As the afternoon sun begins to wane, a new lesson awaits Pip. Water. His mother leads him to a small, clear stream bubbling over smooth stones. He's hesitant at first. The moving water is unfamiliar, and the reflections are confusing. But thirst is a powerful motivator. He watches his mother drink, her long tongue lapping up the cool water. Copying her, Pip cautiously lowers his head and takes his first sip. It's refreshing. He learns that these streams are not just for drinking. They are lifelines for the entire forest community. The forest is a symphony of sounds, and Pip is learning to read the music. The chattering of monkeys high above might signal a new fruit fall. The sharp bark of a muntjac deer could warn of a nearby predator. Every rustle in the undergrowth, every bird call, tells a story. Pip's large, sensitive ears pivot, catching every subtle noise. He's learning the language of the jungle, a complex vocabulary of survival that will guide him for the rest of his life. It's like a superpower, allowing him to see with his ears. Now, for a bit of fun. Feeling safe and energized, Pip starts to play. He does little hops and skips, chasing butterflies and kicking his heels up in the air. This isn't just goofing around. Play is serious business for young animals. It builds muscle, improves coordination, and hones the quick reflexes he'll need to dodge predators. He practices short, sharp bursts of speed, zigzagging through the ferns. One day, this playful dance might just save his life from a prowling leopard cat. As twilight paints the sky in shades of orange and purple, the forest transforms. The daytime creatures settle down, and the nighttime hunters begin to stir. It's time to find a safe place to spend the night. His mother leads him to a dense thicket, a natural fortress of tangled vines and roots. It's almost impossible for larger animals to penetrate. Here, they will be hidden and protected. Pip curls up close to his mother, her warmth a comforting presence in the growing dark. The moon rises, casting a silvery glow over the sleeping jungle. Pip's unforgettable day is coming to a close. He has eaten, learned, hidden, rested, played, and survived. From the first ray of dawn to the last light of dusk, every moment was a lesson, a thread in the rich tapestry of his life. He is small, but he is a survivor, a tiny, resilient heartbeat in the vast, wild jungle. He drifts off to sleep, dreaming of the adventures that tomorrow will bring. And that's a glimpse into the life of a baby mouse deer. It's a reminder of the incredible challenges and delicate beauty that exist in the natural world. These amazing creatures need our protection and respect. Thanks so much for joining us on this journey with Pip. If you enjoyed this story, please hit that like button. And don't forget to subscribe for more adventures into the wild. Let us know in the comments what animal you'd like to see next. See you in the next video. Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Get ready for a cuteness overload because today, we'll be spending a whole day with one of the most adorable creatures on the planet, a baby panda. From their sleepy mornings to their playful afternoons, we're going to witness the world through the eyes of a fluffy, black and white fur. So, grab a comfy seat, and let's dive into the unforgettable day of a baby panda. Our day begins at the break of dawn in the misty mountains of Sichuan, China. Inside a cozy den, our little star, let's call him Bao Bao, which means treasure, is just starting to stir. He's a tiny bundle of fluff, barely a few months old, and his whole world revolves around his mother. He nuzzles close, feeling the warmth of her thick fur. For a baby panda, the day doesn't start with a loud alarm, but with the gentle, rumbling sounds of his mom's breathing and the soft rustle of bamboo leaves outside. As the sun climbs higher, Mama Panda decides it's breakfast time. But for Bobo, the menu is much simpler. While his mom enjoys her first crunchy bamboo stalk of the day, he's only interested in one thing: milk. He clumsily wiggles and squeaks, demanding his morning meal. It's a heartwarming sight to see the strong, gentle bond between mother and cub. He drinks his fill, his tiny belly getting rounder and rounder. This rich milk is packed with everything he needs to grow big and strong, just like his mom. With a full tummy, it's time for a nap. Yes! Another one! Baby pandas are professional nappers, sleeping for a large part of the day to conserve energy. Bao Bao curls up into a perfect little ball, sometimes using his mom's leg as a pillow, or even just plopping down right where he finished eating. He dreams of ... Well, we can only guess. Maybe he's dreaming of climbing trees or munching on his own bamboo one day. While he sleeps, his body is hard at work, growing bigger and developing the muscles he'll need for his future adventures. When Bow wakes up, the world is his playground. His curiosity is starting to bubble over. He takes his first wobbly steps, stumbling and tumbling with every move. His coordination isn't quite there yet, which makes for some incredibly comical and endearing moments. He might try to climb a small log, only to roll right off the other side, or he'll chase after a falling leaf, pouncing on it with all his might. Every little stumble is a lesson learned. This is how he discovers the world around him. One clumsy, adorable step at a time. His mom is always nearby, keeping a watchful eye. She's his protector, his teacher, and his favorite playmate. Sometimes, she gently nudges him with her nose, encouraging him to explore. Other times, she'll engage in a bit of playtime, letting him swat at her ears or try to climb on her back. These interactions are crucial for his development. He learns vital panda behaviors from her, like how to communicate through different squeaks and chirps, and eventually, how to select the best bamboo. As the afternoon sun filters through the bamboo forest, it's time for a new lesson, exploring textures and tastes. Bow watches his mom expertly strip the tough outer layer of a bamboo stalk to get to the tender shoots inside. Intrigued, he might pick up a piece of bamboo himself. He's not actually eating it yet. His digestive system isn't ready. Instead, he mouths it, chews on it, and gets used to the feel and smell. It's like a baby human with a teething toy. This is the very beginning of his journey to becoming a true bamboo connoisseur. Playtime isn't just a solo activity. If there are other cubs around, things get even more exciting. Imagine a playground full of roly-poly pandas. They chase each other, wrestle, and tumble in a big, fluffy pile. It's a chaotic and joyous scene. This social play is incredibly important. It helps them build strength, improve their coordination, and learn the social cues of being a panda. They learn how to play gently and when they've pushed another cub too far. It's their version of kindergarten, and it's probably the cutest school on earth. One of the most iconic and entertaining parts of a baby panda's day is learning to climb. It's an instinct, but it takes a lot of practice. Bow will eye a low-hanging branch, gather all his courage, and start to shimmy his way up. His little claws are surprisingly sharp and help him get a good grip. But what goes up must come down. And coming down is often the trickiest part. More often than not, the descent is less of a graceful climb and more of a controlled fall or just a straight-up tumble, landing softly on his well-padded bottom. But he's resilient. He'll just shake it off and try again. A little wiser than before. As evening approaches, the energy in the forest begins to shift. The air cools, and the sounds of the day give way to the quiet hum of the night. Bow's adventurous spirit starts to wind down. He's had a big day of learning, playing, and growing. He seeks out the comfort of his mother once more, snuggling close for another meal and some warmth. He's exhausted, but it's the happy kind of tired that comes from a day full of discovery and fun. His mother will continue to eat for several more hours as adult pandas spend a huge portion of their day munching on bamboo. But for Bow, the day is done. Tucked safely against his mom, he drifts off to sleep, listening to the familiar, comforting sound of her chewing. He's safe, he's loved, and he's ready to recharge for another unforgettable day tomorrow. Each day brings new challenges, new lessons, and of course, new opportunities for naps and cuddles. And that brings us to the end of our journey with little Bow. Witnessing a day in the life of a baby panda is a powerful reminder of the simple joys of life, the comfort of family, the thrill of discovery, and the importance of play. These incredible animals are a precious treasure, and seeing them thrive is a truly magical experience. Thank you so much for joining us on this adorable adventure. We hope it brought a smile to your face. If you enjoyed spending the day with our baby panda, please give this video a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more amazing wildlife stories. Hit that notification bell so you won't miss our next video. Until next time, stay curious. Hello, wildlife enthusiasts, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we're journeying to the arid grasslands and scrublands of Argentina to spend a day with one of the most curious and adorable creatures you'll ever meet. A baby Patagonian
Mara.
Get ready for an unforgettable adventure. As the first rays of the Patagonian sun peek over the horizon, our little protagonist, let's call him Pico, stirs from his slumber. He's not in a cozy nest like a bird, but in a communal burrow, a safe underground haven shared with other Mara families. Pico, with his long ears, slender legs, and big, dark eyes, looks like a fascinating mix between a rabbit and a tiny deer. He's only a few weeks old, and the world outside the burrow is still a vast, exciting, and sometimes intimidating place. His mother emerges first, sniffing the air for any signs of danger. The coast is clear. Pico and his siblings, a lively bunch of fluff, bound out after her. Their first order of business: breakfast. Patagonian maras are herbivores, so their diet consists mainly of grasses, herbs, and other low-lying vegetation. For Pico, this is a time of learning. He watches his mother intently, mimicking her, as she carefully selects the most tender shoots. Each nibble is a lesson in survival, which plants are tasty and which should be avoided. It's like a 5-star open-air restaurant, but you have to know what's on the menu. While the adults graze, the young ones engage in what looks like pure, unadulterated fun. Pico and his siblings chase each other in circles, leaping and bounding with incredible agility. This isn't just play. It's essential training. These high-speed sprints and sudden changes in direction are practicing the very skills they'll need to evade predators like foxes and eagles later in life. You can see their powerful hind legs at work, propelling them across the dusty ground in a blur of motion. They are some of the fastest rodents on the planet, and their training starts early. One of the most remarkable things about maras is their unique social structure. They are strictly monogamous, forming lifelong pair bonds. Pico's father is never far away. While his mother nurses and guides the young, his father stands guard, a vigilant sentinel constantly scanning the landscape. He communicates with his family through a series of soft grunts, whistles, and even teeth chattering. If he spots a threat, he'll let out a sharp alarm call, and the entire family will dash for the safety of the burrow in an instant. This teamwork is the cornerstone of their survival, a beautiful display of family devotion in the wild. Midday approaches, and the Patagonian sun becomes intense. It's time for a siesta. The family finds a shady spot under a thorny bush. The adults rest, conserving energy, while the babies huddle close to their mother. Pico, however, seems to have a bit more energy left. He nudges his sleeping sibling, trying to instigate another round of chase. A gentle nudge from his mom is all it takes to settle him down. Even in the animal kingdom, it seems, parents need a break from their energetic kids. This quiet time is crucial for digestion and for staying cool in the harsh semi-desert environment. As the afternoon heat subsides, the family becomes active again. This time, they venture a bit further from the burrow. Pico is a bundle of curiosity. He investigates a strange-looking beetle, sniffing it cautiously before it scurries away. He tries to nibble a flower but finds it's not to his taste. Every sight, sound, and smell is a new piece of information being stored in his rapidly developing brain. He even practices his digging skills, scratching at the hard-packed earth with his small but sharp claws, though he doesn't get very far. One day, he might need to help maintain the family burrow. Suddenly, Pico's father freezes. His body goes rigid, and his ears pivot like radar dishes. He's spotted something. A shadow passes overhead a crested caracara, a bird of prey. Instantly, the alarm is sounded. Pico's instincts kick in. He doesn't hesitate. He bolts. The family sprints across the plain, a synchronized unit moving with breathtaking speed. Pico's little legs pump furiously to keep up. They zigzag and bound, making themselves difficult targets. In a matter of seconds, they reach the entrance to their burrow and dive underground, hearts pounding. It was a close call and a vital lesson for Pico. The world is beautiful, but danger is always lurking. Down in the cool, dark safety of the burrow, the family regroups. The immediate threat has passed. The experience, while frightening, has reinforced the life-saving bond they share. Pico huddles close to his mother, finding comfort in her warmth. These moments of high drama are balanced by long periods of peaceful family life, creating a rhythm that defines their existence in this rugged landscape. It's a powerful reminder that for many animals, every single day is a delicate balance between finding food, playing, and avoiding becoming food yourself. As the sun begins to set, casting long shadows across the steppe, the family emerges one last time. The air is cooler now, and it's a perfect time for a final graze before nightfall. Pico stays much closer to his parents this time, the afternoon scare still fresh in his mind. He has learned more in this single day than we could imagine about food, family, fun, and fear. He's a little bit wiser, a little bit faster, and a little bit more prepared for the life ahead of him. The sky turns a brilliant palette of orange, pink, and purple. As darkness descends, the family retreats to the burrow for the night. Curled up with his siblings and parents, Pico is safe and sound. He survived his first big scare and lived to see another day. Tomorrow, a new set of adventures awaits him on the vast Patagonian plains. What a truly unforgettable day in the life of a baby Mara. Thank you so much for joining us on this incredible journey today. It's a privilege to get a glimpse into the lives of these amazing animals. If you enjoyed spending the day with Pico, please hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more wildlife adventures. Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Get ready for a cuteness overload because today, we're spending a whole day with the bounciest and most adorable baby poodle you've ever seen. Meet Moochie, our tiny four-legged star for the day. Is this going to be an unforgettable day? Let's find out together. The sun is just peeking through the blinds, and look who's already stirring in his little bed. Moochie starts his day, not with a big yawn, but with a series of tiny, excited squeaks. He stretches his little paws, shakes his curly fur, and then pounce. His favorite squeaky hedgehog toy doesn't stand a chance. It's his morning ritual, a declaration that a new day of adventure has officially begun. You can just see the pure joy in his eyes. He's like a little wind-up toy, full of endless energy. After a vigorous battle with the hedgehog, it's time for the most important meal of the day. Breakfast.
Watch him wiggle his entire body as the food bowl comes down.
Those little puppy crunches are the most satisfying sound, aren't they? He eats with such focus, like it's the most delicious meal he's ever had, every single time. And of course, a little bit ends up on his nose, which just adds to the charm. Once his belly is full, it's time for our first big adventure of the day, a trip to the park. Putting on his tiny harness is a wiggly affair, but he knows it means fun is just around the corner. He can barely contain his excitement, doing little hops at the door. Here we are at the park. For a tiny puppy like Moochie, this place is a giant, fascinating world. Every leaf, every twig, every new smell is an invitation to explore. Look at him go, bouncing through the grass like a little cotton ball carried by the wind. His tiny legs move so fast. He's making new friends, too. He's cautiously sniffing a friendly golden retriever, who seems to be a gentle giant, completely charmed by this little They're having a little get-to-know-you moment. And it's just the sweetest thing. It's so important for puppies to have these positive social experiences. After all that running and socializing, it's time for a well-deserved nap. Puppy life is tough, you know? Back home, Moochie finds his favorite sunspot by the window. He curls up into the tiniest, fluffiest donut shape and drifts off to dreamland. You can see his little paws twitching as he sleeps. I wonder what he's dreaming about. Chasing squirrels, running through endless fields of toys. It's these quiet moments that are just as precious as the playful ones. Seeing him so peaceful and safe is just heartwarming. He looks like a little cloud, just peacefully floating. And he's awake. It's like a switch flips, and the energy is back to 100%. Now, it's time for some brain games. We've got this puzzle feeder. The goal is for him to figure out how to slide the little compartments to get to the treats inside. At first, he's a bit confused, sniffing and pawing at it. But poodles are incredibly smart. You can literally see the gears turning in his little head. And there he goes. He figured it out.
He's sliding the cover with his nose.
The look of triumph on his face is priceless. Mental stimulation is just as important as physical exercise for a happy, healthy pup. Now, for a different kind of challenge. Bath time. This is often a love-or-hate situation for dogs. So, how will Moochie react? Weavy filled the tub with just a little warm water and lots of bath toys to make it fun. He's a bit hesitant at first, but once he's in, he seems to be enjoying the warm water. He looks even smaller and funnier when his curls are all wet. He looks like a completely different animal.
We're using a gentle puppy shampoo, and he's being such a good boy.
Look at him, just calmly accepting his fate. What a little champion. After the bath comes the best part for us, and maybe the worst part for him. The blow dry. We're using the lowest, quietest setting, of course. And slowly but surely, the fluff is returning. He's being transformed back into our little cloud. We're giving him lots of praise and a few treats for being so patient. Ando boiru. Fresh clean. And fluffier than ever. He smells amazing. Like a little puppy. Paradise. He immediately starts doing zoomies around the house, full of renewed energy, showing off his magnificent. As the sun begins to set, Machi's energy levels are finally starting to wind down. He brings his little lamb toy over and plops down on my lap, ready for some evening cuddles. He rests his tiny head on my arm and lets out a big, contented sigh. This is what it's all about. These moments of connection, of pure, unconditional love.
He's no longer the whirlwind of energy from this morning, but a calm, sleepy little companion.
It's been a day full of firsts, fun, and a whole lot of fluff. From a park adventure to a puzzle challenge, Moochie has taken it all in his stride. Look at him now, fast asleep in his bed, probably dreaming of all the fun he had today. It truly was an unforgettable day, watching this tiny puppy experience the world with so much joy and wonder. Every day with a puppy is a gift, and we feel so lucky to have spent this one with Mochi. What a perfect end to a perfect day. Thank you all so much for joining us on Machi's Big Day. If you enjoyed this dose of cuteness, please give this video a big thumbs up. And do you too forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you wouldn't miss our next adventure. We'd love to hear what your favorite part of Mochi's day was in the comments below. Stay positive, and we'll see you in the next video. Good day, mates, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're heading to a place that's practically overflowing with cuteness. Rottnest Island, just off the coast of Western Australia. Why? Because we're about to spend an entire day with one of the world's most cheerful animals, the quokka. And we're not just following any quokka. We're shadowing a tiny, bright-eyed Joey as he takes his first big steps into the world. Look at him, peeking out from his mom's pouch. The world must seem like a huge, exciting playground. For the first few months, this pouch is his entire universe, warm, safe, and with a constant supply of milk. Mom is his protector, his transport, and his first teacher. See how she gently nudges him, encouraging him to be brave. It's a tender moment, a quiet promise of the adventures to come. This little guy doesn't have a name yet, so let's call him ... Pip. It feels right, doesn't it? Small, cheerful, and full of potential. And just like that, Pip takes the plunge. One clumsy hop, then another. His legs are still a bit wobbly, like a sailor finding his sea legs for the first time. The ground is a whole new texture-soft soil, prickly leaves, and sturdy twigs. He sniffs a fallen eucalyptus leaf, his tiny nose twitching with curiosity. Everything is a new scent, a new discovery.
Mom stays close, her calm presence giving him the confidence to explore.
She's watching his every move, ready to scoop him up if he gets into any trouble. What's on the menu for a growing quokka? Well, a lot of greens. Quokkas are herbivores, and their diet consists mainly of leaves, stems, and bark. Mom shows Pip which plants are the tastiest and safest to eat. See how she expertly nibbles on a sprig of saltbush? Pip tries to mimic her, his tiny mouth fumbling with a leaf that's almost as big as his head. It's a messy but important lesson. Learning what to eat is crucial for his survival out here. He's not quite got the hang of it, but practice makes perfect. Nap time. Exploring is hard work for a little Joey. Finding a shady spot under a tea tree, Mum settles down for a rest. Pip, exhausted from his morning adventures, snuggles right back into the pouch. It's the safest, coziest bed in the world. Even as he dozes, his little ears twitch, listening to the sounds of the island, the gentle rustle of leaves, the distant call of a seabird. This is the rhythm of his home, a lullaby composed by nature itself. It's a peaceful scene that reminds us how important rest and safety are for any young one. After a good nap, it's time for a social call. Quokkas are surprisingly social animals, and they often gather in family groups. We've stumbled upon a small gathering near a freshwater seep. There are other mums, older siblings, and a few curious males. Pip peeks out nervously. These are the first other quokkas he's met besides his mum. An older Joey hops over, giving him a curious sniff. This is Quokka Etiquette 101. A gentle introduction. These early social interactions will teach him how to communicate and live within his community. Playtime. Pip and his new friend are chasing each other in circles, hopping and tumbling through the undergrowth. It looks like pure fun, but it's also a vital part of his development. Through play, he's building strength, improving his coordination, and learning social boundaries. Mom keeps a watchful eye, but lets them have their fun. It's like watching toddlers at a playground, a universal scene of youthful energy and joy. Their boundless enthusiasm is just so infectious, isn't it? Suddenly, a strange, large creature appears. It's a human. On Rottnest Island, quokkas and people share the space. Mum is calm. She's used to visitors. She knows these tall beings usually mean no harm, but she still teaches Pip an important lesson. Keep a respectful distance. While quokkas are friendly, it's our job as visitors to protect them by not feeding or touching them. Look at Pip, watching with wide, innocent eyes. He's learning that the world is full of different creatures, and coexistence is key. As the sun begins to set, the island is bathed in a soft, golden light. The air cools, and the daytime birds quiet down, replaced by the sounds of the evening. This is when quokkas are most active. For Pip, it's a magical time. The world looks completely different in the twilight. Mum leads him on another foraging expedition, this time in the cooler, softer air. The setting sun paints the sky in hues of orange and purple, a perfect backdrop for the end of a perfect day. What a day it's been for our little Pip. From his first tentative hops out of the pouch to making new friends and navigating the world, he's learned so much. He's still small, and he has a lot more growing to do, but today was a huge leap forward. He's a true islander now, a part of the beautiful, resilient life on Rottnest. Watching him drift off to sleep, tucked safely in his mum's pouch one last time, you can't help but feel a sense of hope and wonder for this tiny, smiling creature. Thank you so much for joining us on this unforgettable journey with Pip the baby. It's a privilege to witness these intimate moments in nature. If you fell in love with this little guy as much as we did, please hit that like button and subscribe for more amazing wildlife adventures. Let us know in the comments what your favorite part of Pip's day was. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring. Soft, curious music begins. Hey everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Get ready for a story that's going to melt your heart. Today, we're following a tiny, masked adventurer on a day he'll never forget. Meet Pip, a baby raccoon whose curiosity is about to lead him on the biggest journey of his young life. Tucked away in a cozy den, Pip awakens to the gentle nudges of his mother. His siblings are still a pile of sleepy fluff, but for Pip, the world outside is calling. The morning sun filters through the leaves, painting everything in shades of gold and green. It's a brand new day, and our little hero is ready to explore. Stepping out from the safety of home, Pip's tiny nose twitches, taking in 1,000 new smells. The damp earth, the sweet scent of honeysuckle, the distant aroma of something intriguing. His mother keeps a watchful eye, teaching him the first rule of the wild. Stay curious, but always stay cautious. He mimics her every move, learning to test the ground before he steps and to listen with his whole body. Suddenly, a flash of brilliant blue catches his eye. A blue jay, perched on a low branch, squawks a loud hello. Pip, startled, tumbles backward into a patch of soft moss. The jay, seemingly amused, hops from branch to branch, as if inviting him to a game of chase. Pip, forgetting all caution for a moment, playfully scrambles after it, his little legs working hard to keep up. This is his first real interaction with a creature outside his family, a dizzying dance of color and sound. The chase leads him to the edge of a gentle stream, a place he's never seen before. The water sparkles, a ribbon of silver flowing through the forest. He sees his own reflection for the first time, a wide-eyed, furry face staring back at him. Hesitantly, he reaches out a paw, surprised by the cool sensation as his fingers dip into the current. He discovers the joy of washing, meticulously cleaning a small, smooth stone he finds at the water's edge, just like his mother taught him. It feels so satisfying, so raccoon asterisk. As the sun climbs higher, a rumble starts in Pip's belly. It's lunchtime. His mother, an expert forager, leads him to a fallen log, teeming with delicious grubs. Pip watches intently as she peels back the bark with her dexterous paws. At first, he's a bit unsure, but hunger wins out. He takes his first bite, and his eyes go wide. It's the most delicious thing he's ever tasted. He learns the art of finding food, of using his clever hands and sharp senses to uncover hidden treasures. With a full tummy, it's time for a nap. But not in the den. His mother shows him how to find a safe, sunny spot high in the branches of an old oak tree. Cradled in a crook of the tree, with the leaves whispering a lullaby, Pip drifts off to sleep. He dreams of chasing blue jays and dipping his paws in sparkling water, the day's adventures replaying in his mind. Waking up, the world looks different.
The afternoon light is soft and warm. It's then that Pip spots something truly magical.
A field of wildflowers, bursting with purple, yellow, and white. He's never seen so many colors in one place. Drawn by an invisible force, he wades into the sea of petals. Butterflies danced around him, their wings like tiny stained glass windows.
He tries to catch one, his paws batting gently at the air, but they are always just out of reach. He isn't frustrated.
He's fascinated, completely lost in the beauty of the moment. The adventure continues as he stumbles upon an old, abandoned birdhouse. For a tiny raccoon, it's a mysterious wooden castle. He cautiously peeks inside. It's empty, save for a few stray feathers. He climbs on top, surveying his kingdom, the wildflower field, the stream, the path back to his den. From up here, he feels like the king of the forest. It's a moment of pure, innocent pride. But as the sky begins to blush with the colors of sunset, a new feeling emerges, a longing for home. The world, which seems so exciting, now feels vast and a little lonely. He hears his mother's soft, chittering call in the distance. It's the most beautiful sound in the world. Relief washes over him, and he scurries back towards the familiar sound. Reunited with his family, he snuggles close to his mother and siblings. The warmth and comfort of the den feel better than ever before. He is no longer just a baby raccoon. He's an explorer who has faced the world and returned with a heart full of memories. He's learned about bravery, discovery, and the sweet, comforting feeling of coming home. As darkness falls and the stars begin to appear, Pip closes his eyes. It was an unforgettable day, one that shaped him in ways he doesn't yet understand. He learned that the world is big and full of wonders. But the best part of any adventure is having a safe, loving place to return to. Tomorrow, a new day will dawn, with new lessons and new sights, but the memories of this special day will stay with him forever. Thank you so much for joining us on Pip's incredible journey today. If you enjoyed this little slice of nature, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more heartwarming stories. We love sharing these moments with you.
See you in the next video.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Get ready for a dose of pure adorableness as we spend an unforgettable day with one of the ocean's most charming residents, a baby sea otter. Let's call him Kai. Look at him! Kai starts his day just as you might expect, wrapped snugly in his mother's arms. For a baby sea otter, Mom isn't just family. She's a floating bed, a private chef, and the best teacher in the world. As the gentle morning sun glistens on the calm water, his mom, whose name is Nola, begins her meticulous grooming routine. This isn't just about looking good. She's fluffing up Kai's dense fur, trapping air bubbles that act like a natural wetsuit, keeping him warm and buoyant in the chilly Pacific waters. Kai seems to be enjoying the spa treatment, wiggling and chirping softly. Once Kai is perfectly fluffed, it's breakfast time. Nola dives gracefully beneath the surface, leaving Kai bobbing on the water like a tiny, furry cork. He looks around, a bit bewildered, but completely safe. A few moments later, Nola reappears with a tasty sea urchin. Now, here comes the amazing part. Sea otters are one of the few mammals that use tools. Nola places a small, flat rock on her chest and expertly cracks the urchin open, revealing the nutritious meal inside. She then offers Kai tiny, tender pieces. He's still learning to eat solids, so it's a messy but delightful process. He fumbles with the food, more of it ending up on his face than in his mouth. But he's learning vital skills for survival. After breakfast, it's time for school. Otter school. Today's lesson is diving. Nola encourages Kai to dip his head under the water. He's hesitant at first, just poking his nose in and quickly pulling back. Nola is patient. She demonstrates, slipping effortlessly underwater and resurfacing with a playful splash. Inspired by his mom, Kai takes a deep breath and finally submerges his whole head. It's a short dive, but it's a huge milestone. He pops back up, looking surprised and proud of himself. Nola chirps her approval, giving him a reassuring nudge. He'll practice this over and over, building his confidence and lung capacity with each attempt. The afternoon is dedicated to playtime, which is just as important as any other lesson. Play helps Kai develop coordination, strength, and social skills. He wrestles with a piece of kelp, twisting and turning in the water like a little acrobat. Kelp forests are their playground and their sanctuary, providing protection from predators and rough seas. Soon, Kai spots another young otter nearby, and with Nola's watchful eye on them, they engage in a friendly tumbling match. They chase each other, perform somersaults, and make a series of high-pitched squeaks and whistles. It's through these interactions that Kai learns the complex language and social etiquette of otter society. As the sun begins to set, casting a warm, golden glow across the water, the energy of the day starts to wind down. It's been a busy day of learning, eating, and playing. Kai is visibly tired. He swims back to Nola, clambering onto her chest for a well-deserved rest. Nola wraps her arms around him, holding him tight. She continues to groom his fur, cleaning off the remnants of his dinner and the salt from the sea. This isn't just about hygiene. It's a profound act of bonding and affection. You can see the deep connection between them as Kai drifts off to sleep, lulled by the gentle rocking of the waves and the security of his mother's embrace. Living in the wild is full of challenges, but for now, Kai is safe and sound. He's learned so much in just one day, from how to crack a shell to the joy of a somersault. Every new experience prepares him for the day he'll have to find his own food and navigate the vast ocean on his own. But tonight, he's just a baby, dreaming of tomorrow's adventures while floating under a canopy of stars. It's a beautiful reminder of the delicate and wonderful cycles of life in our oceans. We can help protect these incredible creatures and their homes by supporting conservation efforts and being mindful of our impact on the environment.
What an amazing journey!
Spending a day with Kai Nola truly shows the intelligence, resilience, and deep family bonds of these fantastic animals. We hope you enjoyed this glimpse into the life of a baby sea otter as much as we did. If you found this little guy as captivating as we do, please give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more wildlife adventures. Let us know in the comments what animal you'd like to see next. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to spend a day with someone very, very special. Meet Pip, our newest little silky chicken, just a few weeks old. Pip is a tiny ball of fluff with a huge personality, and we're about to follow along on one of his most unforgettable days yet. From the moment the sun peeks over the horizon until it has time to snuggle back into the brooder, we'll see the world through the eyes of this adorable baby chick. It's a world full of wonder, new discoveries, and maybe even a little bit of mischief. So, grab a comfy seat, and let's get started on our adventure with Pip. The first rays of sunlight are just starting to filter into the coop, and you can hear the soft, gentle chirps beginning. That's Pip, our little alarm clock, telling us it's time to wake up. For a baby chick, the morning isn't just about getting up. It's a burst of energy and excitement for the new day. He's already pecking at his brooder mates. A playful good morning in chicken language. His first order of business, breakfast. Of course, we've got a special chick starter crumble for him, packed with all the nutrients a growing silky needs. Look at him go.
He pecks with such determination, his little head bobbing up and down. It's fascinating to watch.
He's not just eating, he's practicing his foraging skills, scratching at the bedding to find every last tasty morsel. Fueling up is serious business when you have a whole day of exploring ahead of you. Now that his tummy is full, it is time for Pippa's first big adventure of the day. His very first trip outside into the big, wide world door at least. The safety of our enclosed chicken run.
You can see the hesitation in his tiny steps. The grass is taller than he is.
Every rustle of a leaf, every shadow is a brand new experience. Look at that.
He just saw his first beetle.
His curiosity is stronger than his fear. He cautiously pecks at it, tilting his head as if to ask, "What in the world are you?" This is a crucial part of a chick's development, learning what's food and what's not, understanding the environment around them. He's joined by his mother hen, who keeps a watchful eye, clucking softly to reassure him. She's his guide and protector, showing him how to scratch for worms and dust, bathe to keep his fluffy feathers clean. It's a masterclass in being a chicken, and Pip is an eager student.
After a busy morning of exploration, it's time for a well-deserved nap.
For a baby chick like Pip, napping is just as important as eating and playing. Growing takes a lot of energy. You'll often see him and his siblings huddling together under the warmth of the heat lamp or snuggling up against their mom. This isn't just for warmth. It's for security, too. There's safety in numbers. See how he's just flopped over on his side? It's one of the cutest things you'll ever see. Sometimes it looks so dramatic. You'd think he's fainted. But nope, he's just in a deep, peaceful sleep, probably dreaming of juicy worms and sunny spots. These little power naps recharge his batteries, getting him ready for the afternoon's activities. It's a tough life, being this adorable, you know.
He needs his beauty sleep to maintain this level of fluffiness.
The afternoon sun is warm, and Pip is feeling refreshed and ready for round 2 of his adventure. This time, we're reintroducing him to something new. A shallow dish of water for a little splash time. At first, he's not quite sure what to make of it.
He dips his beak in, tastes it, and then looks up as if surprised by the sensation.
He circles the dish a few times, his little brain working hard to figure it out. And then, a breakthrough. He takes a tiny, tentative step in. The cool water on his feet must feel amazing. He's not swimming, of course, but he's splashing and flapping his little wing nubs,
sending tiny droplets flying everywhere.
This is not only fun, but it's also another important lesson in getting comfortable with water. He's even trying to drink the splashes from the air. It's these moments of pure, unadulterated joy that make raising chickens so rewarding. He's not just a chick. He's a tiny explorer, discovering his world one splash at a time. As the afternoon wears on, it's time for some social studies. Pip is meeting some of the other older residents of the coop. The pecking order in a flock is a real and important thing, and it's crucial for a young chick to learn his place. The big hens are curious, but gentle. They approach slowly, towering over him like fluffy skyscrapers. Pip, for his part, makes himself as small as possible. He's learning the subtle language of the flock. When to give way, how to show respect, and who's the boss. You can see one of the older silky hens, Beatrice, giving him a gentle nudge, as if to say, "Welcome to the family, little one. But remember your manners." This early socialization is key to a harmonious coop later on. Pip is learning that he's part of a larger community, a family. It's a little intimidating, but he's handling it like a champ, with his mom always close by to run to if things get too overwhelming. The sun is beginning to set, painting the sky in beautiful shades of orange and pink.
The air is cooling, and a sense of calm is settling over the coop.
For Pip, this is the signal that the day's adventures are coming to an end.
You can see his energy levels starting to dip.
The frantic pecking has been replaced by slower, more deliberate movements. He's starting to seek out the warmth and comfort of his mother. It's dinner time again. One last chance to fill his crop before the long night ahead. He eats alongside his siblings, a much quieter affair than the boisterous breakfast this morning. He's tired, but it's the happy, satisfied kind of tired that comes from a day full of learning, playing, and discovery.
He's already experienced so much. His first time on grass,
His first dust bath, his first splash, and his first meeting with the grown-ups. As darkness falls, the instinct to roost takes over. The mother hen starts gathering her chicks, calling to them with soft, low clucks. Pip hears the call and immediately responds, scurrying to join the huddle. He jostles for a prime position right underneath his mom's warm, protective wing. This is the safest, coziest place in the world for a baby chick. One by one, the chirps begin to quiet down. You can see Pip's little head peeking out from under the feathers, his eyes getting heavy.
he fought sleep for a moment, as if not wanting to miss anything. But the long day has finally caught up to him.
His eyes close, and he drifts off to sleep, tucked in securely with his family. His unforgettable day is over, but tomorrow will bring a whole new set of adventures for our tiny, fluffy hero. And that brings us to the end of our day with Pip. From a sleepy morning chirp to a cozy goodnight sleep.
We've seen just how much a tiny baby silky chicken can pack into a single day.
Every moment is a lesson. Every new sight, a wonder. It is a beautiful reminder to find joy in the little things and to appreciate the amazing world around us, no matter how small we are. Watching him grow and explore is an incredible privilege, and we're so glad we could share this special day with all of you. What was your favorite part of Pip's day? Let us know down in the comments. Thank you so much for joining us on this fluffy adventure. If you enjoyed spending the day with Pip and want to see more of his journey from a tiny chick to a magnificent silky, please give this video a big thumbs up. It really helps our channel grow. And do you not forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you won't miss any of our future updates. We have so much more to share with you from our little homestead. Until next time, take care and stay curious. Hey everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Get ready for a dose of cuteness as we venture deep into the heart of the northern wilderness. Today, we're following the tiny footsteps of a baby snowshoe hare, also known as a leveret, on an unforgettable day of discovery and adventure. Let's go. Our story begins as the first rays of morning sun filter through the dense canopy of a boreal forest. Tucked away in a shallow depression, almost invisible against the forest floor, our little hero stirs. Just a few weeks old, this leveret is a perfect miniature of its parents, with oversized hind feet that hint at the incredible speed and agility to come. Unlike rabbits, hares are born with their eyes wide open and a full coat of fur, ready to explore from day one. As Mama Hare finishes her early morning foraging, she returns to nudge her baby awake. It's time for breakfast. Her milk is incredibly rich, packed with all the nutrients the leveret needs to grow strong and fast. This is a quiet, tender moment, a brief pause before the day's lessons begin. In the wild, every moment is a learning opportunity, and for a small creature like a snowshoe hare, survival is a skill learned early. With a full belly, our leveret is buzzing with energy. It's time for the first lesson, camouflage. Mama Hare demonstrates how to freeze perfectly still, blending in with the dappled sunlight and shadows. Her fur, a mottled brown for the summer, is the ultimate natural invisibility cloak. Our little one tries to imitate her, wiggling a bit before finally settling down. It's harder than it looks to stay completely motionless when there's a whole world to explore. Now, the fun begins. The leveret starts to test out those famous hind feet. At first, it's just a few clumsy hops, a little stumble here and there. But with each attempt, it gets more confident. It practices short bursts of speed, zigzagging between ferns and fallen logs. These aren't just playful antics. They are a crucial practice for outrunning predators. The forest is full of eyes, from lynx and foxes to owls and hawks, and speed is a hare's best defense. As the leveret explores, it discovers the buffet that is the forest floor. It nibbles on a tender clover, tastes a fresh green shoot, and curiously sniffs a dandelion. Snowshoe hares are herbivores, and their diet changes with the seasons. In summer, it's a feast of grasses, ferns, and wildflowers. Learning what's good to eat is a vital part of growing up. Our little one seems to approve of the summer menu, munching away happily. Suddenly, a twig snaps nearby. In an instant, Mama Hare thumps a powerful hind foot on the ground, a silent alarm. Our leveret, instinct kicking in, freezes in place. A red squirrel, the source of the noise, scampers down a tree and goes on its way. The danger has passed, but the lesson is learned. Listen for Mom's signals and always be alert. The forest is a symphony of sounds, and a hare must learn to distinguish a friend from a foe. As the afternoon sun climbs higher, it's time for a nap. But not just anywhere. Mama Hare leads the leveret to a different hiding spot, a dense thicket of bushes.
Hares don't use the same resting spot twice in a row, a clever strategy to avoid being tracked by predators.
They find a safe, concealed spot to rest and digest. Our little explorer, tired from the morning's activities, curls up and quickly drifts off to sleep, dreaming of tasty clovers and exciting hops. Refreshed from its nap, the leveret is ready for more lessons. This time, it's about agility. Mama Hare leads it through a natural obstacle course over mossy logs, under low-hanging branches, and around towering pine trees. She shows how to use those powerful legs to leap over obstacles and how to make sharp, unpredictable turns. The leveret follows, sometimes tumbling, but always getting back up. Its coordination improving with every try. This training is building the muscle, an instinct needed for a lifetime of survival. As evening approaches, the forest's mood shifts. The air cools, and the shadows lengthen. This is prime time for many predators. But it's also when hares are most active. Our leveret stays close to its mother, observing everything.
They see a deer gracefully stepping through the trees and hear the distant hoot of an owl.
It's a reminder that they shared this vast home with many other creatures, big and small. Our unforgettable day with the baby snowshoe hare is drawing to a close. As twilight settles over the forest, the leveret is no longer the clumsy, tentative creature from the morning. It's a bit more confident, a bit faster, and a whole lot wiser. It has practiced hiding, running, and foraging, all under the watchful eye of its mother. The journey to adulthood is long, but today was a huge leap forward. Soon, its brown coat will be replaced by a thick, white one, perfectly matching the winter snow. But for now, it's one more quiet meal with Mom before settling down for the night. Safe and sound in the heart of the wild. What an incredible journey. It's amazing to see how quickly these little creatures learn and adapt. Thank you so much for joining us on this adventure. If you loved following our baby snowshoe hare, please give this video a thumbs up. And do you and she forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you and she miss our next trip into the wild? See you next time!
Today, we're spending a whole day with Pip, our adorable baby sugar glider.
Get ready for cuteness overload as we follow him on an unforgettable adventure. From his cozy morning nap to his exciting nighttime escapades, Pip's day starts when ours is winding down. As the sun sets, you can see his little nose start to twitch inside his sleeping pouch. He's a nocturnal animal, so nighttime is his playtime.
He slowly pokes his head out, his big, dark eyes blinking in the soft light.
He gives a big stretch, extending his tiny arms and legs, getting ready for the night ahead. It's like watching a tiny, fluffy superhero wake up. First things first, it's dinner time. Baby sugar gliders have a specific diet. Tonight, Pip's menu consists of a special nectar mix, some fresh fruits, and a few protein-packed mealworms. Watch how delicately he holds a slice of apple with his little hands. He nibbles on it with so much focus. It's the most serious business in his little world. And the mealworms, they're his favorite treat. He gobbles them up so fast. A well-fed glider is a happy glider, and Pip is clearly very happy. With a full belly, it's time to burn off some energy. We've set up a playground for him inside a secure tent. This is crucial for their safety, as sugar gliders can get into tiny spaces and are naturally curious. In his playground, he has ropes to climb, branches to leap from, and a wheel to run in. Look at him go. He scampers up the rope like a seasoned mountaineer. Now for the main event. Gliding. This is what sugar gliders are famous for. He climbs to the highest point he can find, peeks over the edge, and then he leaps. He spreads his patagium, that is, the gliding membrane stretching from his wrists to his ankles and sails through the air, landing softly on my arm. Isn't that incredible? It's not true flight, but a controlled, graceful glide. He makes it look so effortless. Let's see that again. In slow motion. You can really see the mechanics of how he uses his tail as a rudder to steer. It's just breathtaking. After all that excitement, it's time for some bonding. Sugar gliders are very social animals and form strong bonds with their human families. I love to just sit with him in my hands or let him snuggle in the hood of my sweater. He'll often groom my fingers with his tiny tongue, which is a sign of affection. He makes these soft, happy, chirping sounds. It's these quiet moments that are truly special. He'll crawl all over me, exploring every pocket and fold, his little claws tickling my skin. It's a huge responsibility to care for an exotic pet like Pip, and moments like this make all the effort worthwhile. As he explores, he'll sometimes crab, which is a unique sound they make when they're startled or want to be left alone. It sounds like a tiny, old-fashioned pencil sharpener. It's their way of saying, "Hey, give me some space." It's important to understand their language and respect their boundaries. See? He just heard a noise and started crabbing a little. I'll just stay still and let him calm down. And just like that, he's back to his curious self. Playtime isn't just about fun. It's also enrichment. We hide little treats and foraging toys to encourage his natural instincts. Here's a little ball with a piece of dried papaya inside. He has to figure out how to roll it and manipulate it to get the treat out. This keeps his mind sharp and prevents boredom. Look at him. He's got it.
The victory nibble is the best part.
He's so proud of himself. As the night goes on, you can see his energy levels start to dip a little. He's had a big night of playing, eating, and exploring. He starts looking for a cozy spot to curl up. Usually, he'll find his way back to his favorite bonding pouch or a soft fleece blanket. His movements become slower, and he starts to snuggle in for a pre-dawn nap.
Before he goes to sleep for the day, we do one last check.
We make sure he has fresh water and that his enclosure is clean and secure. His health and safety are our top priorities. Caring for a sugar glider is a long-term commitment, often 10 to 15 years. So it's a decision that requires a lot of research and preparation.
They are amazing creatures, but they need specialized care.
And just like that, as the first light of dawn starts to peek through the window, our little adventurer is ready for bed.
He crawls back into his sleeping pouch, curls into a tiny, furry ball,
and drifts off to sleep, probably dreaming of gliding through the air and munching on his favorite snacks. His unforgettable day is our unforgettable night. From his first sleepy peek out of his pouch to his final snuggle for the day, every moment is a joy. It's a privilege to share our lives with such a unique and wonderful animal. Thanks so much for hanging out with us and spending the day with Pip. If you enjoyed watching his adventures, please give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more cute moments. We'd love to hear what your favorite part of Pip's day was in the comments below. Until next time, stay curious and have a great day. Video opens with a shot of a tiny, sleepy puppy yawning in a cozy bed. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Get ready for a dose of pure, unadulterated cuteness. Meet Leo, our newest, floofiest family member. Today, we're going to follow him on what might just be the biggest adventure of his tiny life so far. His first ever full day exploring the world beyond his puppy pen. Right now, as you can see, the biggest challenge he's facing is deciding whether to open his eyes. But trust me, that's all about to change. Scene shifts to the kitchen. Puppy is excitedly sniffing around a food bowl, all right. The beast has awoken, and his first order of business. Breakfast, of course. Look at that tail go. It's like a little helicopter propeller, powered by pure excitement. For a little guy, he's got a huge appetite. Every crunch is like the most delicious sound he's ever heard. It's amazing to watch how something so simple for us, like a meal, is a massive exciting event for him. This is his fuel for the big day ahead. And believe me, he's going to need every last drop of it. He's already finished! Okay, Leo, what's next on the agenda?
Okay, moment of truth. Leo, meet.
The great outdoors! We've brought him out to the backyard, and this is his very first time feeling grass under his paws. Look at that.
Hesitation.
His little nose is going a mile a minute, trying to process all these incredible new smells. What is this green stuff? What's that little bug? Oh, a leaf. The ultimate enemy. He's doing these hilarious little pounces, trying to figure out if it's a friend or a foe. Every gust of wind, every chirping bird is a brand new discovery. This is a sensory overload in the best possible way. He's gone from cautious to completely captivated in about 30 seconds. This is his kingdom now. Puppy is helping with some light gardening, digging in a patch of dirt. Well, it seems we've discovered a new talent. Leo isn't just an explorer. He's a professional landscaper. I was trying to do a little bit of weeding, and he decided my work wasn't up to his standards. He's helping by digging his own little hole right next to me. Look at the dirt on his nose. He's so proud of himself. He'll dig for a second, then look up at me as if to say, "See? This is how it's done." I don't have the heart to tell him that that's where I was planning to plant the new flowers. For now, it's his official digging spot. The joy he's getting from this simple act is just so pure. Scene shows the puppy meeting a friendly, Tom, older dog. All right, time for a very important introduction. This is Daisy, our wise, gentle old girl. We wanted to make sure Leo's first interaction with another dog was super positive, and there's no one more patient than Daisy. Leo is a bit unsure at first, doing his little army crawl to approach her. And Daisy, like the queen, just watches him with this calm, knowing look. There's a sniff, another sniff, and look at that! A tail wag from Leo. Daisy gives a little tail wag back, like she's saying, "It's okay, little one. Welcome to the pack." This is such a huge moment for his confidence.
Learning how to be a dog from one of the best. Puppy is playing with a variety of new toys on the living room floor. After all that outdoor excitement, it's time for some indoor fun. We unleash the toy basket.
It's like Christmas morning for him. He doesn't know what to grab first. The squeaky ball, the crinkly elephant, the rope toy. He'll grab one, shake it for 2 seconds, drop it, and then immediately get distracted by another. It's puppy ADHD at its finest. Oh, he's discovered the squeaker. That high-pitched sound has him completely mesmerized. He's tilting his head, trying to figure out where the noise is coming from inside the toy. It's a mystery for the ages! This playtime isn't just for fun. It's so important for his development, teaching him how to play and engage. Puppy is learning the sit command with a treat. Okay, time for a little brain game. We're going to try and teach Leo his very first command. Sit. Now, his attention span is about the size of, well, him. So we have to be quick and make it fun. We've got the secret weapon. Tiny, tasty treats. Let's see. Leo, sit. Sit. I'm just gently guiding him. And yes, he did it. Good boy. The instant his little bottom touched the floor, he got the treat. Let's try it again. Sit! Look at that! He's already starting to get it. The cogs are turning in that little brain. He's associating the word and the action with a yummy reward. What a little genius. We're not aiming for perfection today, just positive association. And he's absolutely nailing it. A montage of the puppy cuddling with different family members. One of the best parts of having a puppy is, without a doubt, the cuddles. And Leo is a world champion cuddler. After a burst of play, his battery suddenly runs out, and he just transforms into a little puddle of fluff. You can feel his little body relax, and you hear that soft, gentle puppy breathing. It's moments like these that just melt your heart. He makes everyone feel so loved and needed. He's already mastered the art of being a professional comfort provider. Puppy is falling asleep in his bed, twitching and making tiny noises in his sleep, and so the greatest adventure comes to an end. Look at him, all tuckered out from his big day. He's back where he started this morning, in his cozy bed. But I think it's safe to say his world is a whole lot bigger now. He's chasing squirrels and digging holes in his dreams. You can see his little paws twitching and hear those tiny yips. He's probably reliving everything: the feel of the grass, the taste of his treats, the fun of his new toys. It's been an unforgettable day. Not just for him, but for all of us who got to witness his pure joy and wonder. Every day with him is a gift.
Final shot of the peacefully sleeping puppy.
As the speaker's voice becomes softer, thank you so much for joining us on Leo's Big Day. It's truly amazing to see the world through a puppy's eyes, where everything is new, exciting, and wonderful. If you enjoyed watching Leo's adventure as much as we did, please give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you want to miss any more of his journey as he grows up. We'd love to have you as part of our pack. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Sweet dreams, little guy.